Alright, and hello everybody, this is Zaxter99. Guys, we're going to go ahead and play this game I happened to find on Steam just browsing around. Looks like something I would have played back on my Commodore 64 back when I was like a teenager. Definitely looks old school. Obviously it's not going to be quite that old because it's modern day and indie game, but it looks pretty interesting. I've already adjusted the settings here, guys, but it still seems like the music is just really loud. Let me see, maybe I just need to turn it down a little bit on my headset. Yeah, let's try that. I definitely want you guys to be able to hear the music, and it doesn't seem like it's that loud. Maybe it is still a little bit too loud. Let's go there, and if we're going that far down on the music, we probably need to go pretty far down here too. Alright, let's go ahead and try it. We can always make those adjustments later. So, I haven't played this game yet, guys. I have no idea what to expect. Alright, enter a name for your character or click on the dice icon to generate a random name. Well, let's go ahead and try the random name. Varus. Eldrin. That sounds like a... Doesn't that sound like a D&D name? Like something you would see in a movie? Hey Marie, how you doing? Welcome in, girl. Choose a racing class for your character. You can reset any of your selections with the undo button. Okay. Let's be a human. Let's just be a regular dude. But let's be... I feel like you probably want to be like an orc, an elf, probably, if you want to be a mage or something, but... I don't know, let's just try to be a mage, just because I'm curious about what it is. Staff, 110% attack with a staff. We have an ashwood staff, cotton robes, and leather boots. Alright, I don't know if this is going to work that well trying to be a human mage, but... we have some attributes here. We probably ought to pay attention to these when I click stuff. So if I choose a young adult, 5-5 on the dexterity and intelligence. What if we're an adult? Do we get higher intelligence? We do, but we lose some dexterity as we age. And then we lose constitution as we get to an older adult. But we have higher intelligence. Look at that. Look at the constitution dex go down as we go from young adult to older adult. That's pretty crazy. That's cool. Alright. Emery says, doing good, getting ready for bed. Well, this is going to be the perfect bedtime stream if you have me on your phone or your iPad or whatever. This will be a perfect thing to watch while you tuck yourself into bed. Because I'm just going to be reading to you. Yeah. Alright. Let's be an adult. Let's just go in the middle between a young adult and older adult. Body type? This is going to make differences here too. Like if we go petite, I have a feeling we're going to lose like strength and maybe some constitution. But look at the dexterity. Yes, strength went way down, but dexterity went way up. What if we're average? Okay. Athletic. Ooh, athletic took our luck down. And our charisma. And our intelligence too? Okay, I don't necessarily agree with that. Why is it... What is this thing about if you're athletic, you're not smart? Like, you don't lose brain cells by putting on muscle. I'm just saying. I don't know if I agree with that. Just because you're athletic doesn't mean you're dumb. Let's just be average. Alright. Great, select up to 2. Bookworm. Okay, so Bookworm makes us have higher intelligence. I feel like that's going to be pretty important for being a mage. And, Graceful? What does Graceful do? Give us, like, more good luck? No, more dexterity, less constitution. Let's go back on the... Let's be a Bookworm. Let's just be a... Ooh, what's the show-off do? Charisma, okay. No. Let's go Bookworm, and let's just be a lucky fool and increase that 1 luck a little bit. Alright, let's just go there. Permadeath mode off? No, we gotta leave. We gotta leave the permadeath off. If we die, right? Alright. Let's do this. How do we submit? There we go. Alright. Here's our character summary. We are Eldrin, the human mage. Language is common. We are lucky full and a bookworm, body type of average. Here's our, yeah, I mean, that sounds like a mage, right? What you would think of as a mage, low strength, average constitution and dexterity, high intelligence, high charisma, and low luck. All right. One-handed weapons, not very good. We suck with all these weapons because, hey, we got the power of magic, right? And our magic skill is only 2. Okay. Yeah, we'll just confirm. Let's get this started. Let's see what happens as a mage. All right. All right, guys. Welcome to the world of Mythscroll, Eldrin. The top bar shows basic information about your character, including your name, race, class, and your current gold, level, and experience. Along the right side of the screen, you'll see your attributes and skills. As you level up, you'll gain attribute points and skill points that can be used to increase these stats. We'll leave you for that. This panel that's highlighted shows more detailed information about your character, including your current speed and weight, as well as your character's body type and age. Okay, cool. It also shows your signature weapon type, your magic type, and lists all traits and languages your character has acquired. Okay, pretty basic stuff. Your health bar is here. As you increase your constitution attribute level, your maximum health will increase. Okay, so only 10 out of 100? What the hell happened to us? Why are we almost dead? Your mana bar is here. As you increase your intelligence attribute level, your maximum mana will increase. Again, why is our mana almost gone? Your mortality bar is here. You start neutral, and the choices you make will determine whether you gain or lose morality. Some creatures may react differently to you, depending on your morality. I like that, that's cool. Current location is shown here, Merchant Port. This is your text panel, okay. And this is where your current options are. These buttons will depending on your location and situation. Okay. These buttons are your compendium, inventory, map, respectively. Okay. And this is your quest log, where you track and manage your quests and jobs. And then this panel shows your currently equipped gear. The numbers represent the item's damage if it's a weapon, or its defense if it's clothing or armor. Okay. Like 4, 2, and Ashwood Staff, 7 damage, okay. You'll need to open your inventory to manage your gear and items. And this is your spell book. It shows your spells that you currently know. The numbers represent the spell's damage. You can have up to 6 spells in your spell book at any one time. Click the X button to forget a spell if needed. You can relearn a forgotten spell as long as you have a spell scroll to learn it from. Click the arrows at the top of the panel to switch between viewing your equipment and spell book. Okay, the arrow's right here. Okay. We are going to go into the game. Lastly, we'll look at your settings menu. Yep, we got that. Okay. Immersive backgrounds. Turn that on and off. I think I like it on. Yeah, I think I like it on. At least for now. Okay, that's fine. Yep, I already saw that. Enemy hid visible setting is also by default. On by default, maybe turn up anytime. The setting shows the enemy's level. Help. Oh, so you can turn it off so you wouldn't know an enemy's level just by looking at it. I think that'd be more realistic. But I think our first time playing, I think we might want to know what level something is when we come across it. Yeah, so we'll leave that on for now. You may have noticed that there is no save button. This is because the game auto-saves after every action you take. That's all you need to know for now. Enjoy Mythscroll. Alright, this seems like a pretty chill, very casual game. We're probably going to die in like 5 minutes, because if I know myself, I'll probably wander right into a fucking dragon or something and we'll get our ass kicked. But you've arrived on the shores of the Merchant Port by ferry. You feel sick from the journey. Oh, kind of like me in real life. Kind of get seasick, huh? You might want to see if there's a room at the inn so you can rest before traveling. Okay. So, city options. Visit the inn, visit the farmer, visit the leather crafter, visit the wood carver. Back to travel options. Alright, let's visit the farmer, why not? So that's 3, so we click 3. You visit the farmer. View their wares, barter for lower prices, sell to the farmer. Well, we don't have anything to sell. View the wares. Get an apple for 5 gold. Order fish for 10 gold. Bread for 10 gold. Cheese. Okay. Don't order anything. Well, do we even have any money? I have 20 gold. Yeah, we're not going to order anything yet. We might have to pay money to sleep at the inn, I'm just saying. Let's leave the farmer. And let's visit the inn. The innkeeper offers to let you stay for 1 night for free if you agree to deliver a package. Oh, we got a quest to the capital city for them. Yeah, we'll do that. We gotta have quests anyway, right? Gotta have something, some kind of ambition in our life. Alright, the innkeeper shows you to your room and gives you the package. They tell you to head directly east out of the merchant port, and you'll find a path that'll lead you to capital city. Okay, so we're just gonna sleep. I mean, it's kind of our only choice here. You know what I'm saying? Definitely our only choice. Give me a second here. We are live. Hang on just a second here. There we go. I didn't see my stream playing on my stream manager, so I was like, what the heck? Alright, let's go ahead and sleep. Take off to the city tomorrow. You wake up feeling refreshed. You remember that the innkeeper told you that you can find the path that'll lead you to capital city just outside the merchant port. Go to the east. No, we're not gonna rent a room now. Get a deluxe room for 30 gold. Order some food and drink. Do we have a hunger bar and stuff? I don't see our hunger. Mana, health. I guess we're fine. I don't see any kind of hunger or thirst. I guess the game will tell us if we're hungry. Okay, let's just, we're gonna leave the inn. Okay, we are going to go back to travel options. Leave the city center. We're not gonna rest. We're gonna set a destination, okay. I can't, this is a map, it's a pretty cool map, but we can't, I have no idea where the city is, so. Okay. Let's just go here. Because this is east. Wait a minute, let's go here. Confirm destination. Let's just see what happens. Close map. Alright, you leave the city center and let's just travel, I guess. Yeah. Traveling. During an encounter, you can hover over the option buttons to see which, if any, stat will be checked upon selecting that option. That's cool. For example, if you hover over the option to talk to this creature, it will highlight your charisma. If you go to rob them, it will highlight your strength. And if you go to run, it will highlight your speed. See, I would think it would require more dexterity and maybe intelligence to rob something than strength, but who might ask? Let's go ahead. I want to see how far we've come before we came across our first encounter, a strong elf. We didn't go very far at all. Holy cow. Yeah, we didn't make any progress. Alright. Alright. Walk past the elf, talk to the elf, rob the elf, attack the elf. Well, I'm not gonna, definitely not going to attack the elf or try to rob the elf. Because, I mean, that would lower our morality too. I think I want to be a good dude, at least for now. Let's just talk to him. The elf didn't understand you. That makes sense. Alright, let's just, travel. Okay, you encounter an elf, another elf. And we're just, again, we haven't made any progress. Well, we know that talking to the elf is not going to do any good. So I guess we'll just walk past it. Walk. You pass the elf. Are we traveling now, or? Oh, here we go. Traveling. Location discovered. Rocky path. Okay, let's look at the map. Oh, okay, so we started here. We must be here. I thought the white dot would show where we're at. Well, maybe it does show where we're at. I would think the white dot would be us. Oh yeah, okay, so we got 2 different paths here. I see. You can't zoom in or anything on the map, if anybody's wondering. You encounter a strong fae. Doesn't really tell us, like, how strong it is compared to us right here. I don't think we're going to be able to talk to it. It's not going to understand it yet. It didn't understand us. So if we... Oh, oops. No, I don't want to do that. If we just wait here, waiting, you encounter an archmage. Okay. The archmage should understand us. Let's talk to him. The archmage stops to chat with you for a bit. Disengage from the archmage, try to convince the archmage to give you something, or ask the archmage for directions. I mean, we have a lot of charisma, 6, so let's try to convince him to give you something. Since we are a mage after all, maybe he'll give us something useful. Hey, give me your staff, bro. The archmage refused to give you anything. Well, that's rude. Alright, let's just travel. You encounter a strong knight. Okay, we'll talk to the knight. We'll again beg. Refuse to give you anything. Okay. These people are rude. A dust devil kicked up nearby. Watch the dust devil or run from it. Let's watch it. The dust devil quickly died down. Okay. Along our path. See a wooden chest. Let's try to open it. It'll probably be like a trap chest or something. Chest is locked. Ignore it and continue on. Try to pick the lock. Try to break it open. Let's try to pick the lock. You failed to pick the lock. Let's try to break it open. You break open the chest and see a short bow. You take the short bow. Sweet. Okay. So, inventory right here. Oh, this is pretty cool. I like this. We can carry 150 stones or 150 pounds or whatever. And if they have a star, that means we've equipped it. That short bow doesn't do us any good, but maybe we can sell it? Oh, it's valued at 40 gold. Okay. What's our staff valued at? 47 gold. Okay. We're going to keep traveling. You hear music. Let's look in the map where we're at. Okay, we are making progress along the line. Very slowly. We're going to ignore the music here. Travel. Come across a spooky house. Ooh, a haunted house. You don't see anyone around. A spooky looking house. I'm trying to decide if we should go in or leave it alone. You know, it might be spooky for a reason, but my curiosity is going to get the best of me here and I'm going to check it out. You go inside the spooky house and explore for a while. It's mostly empty, but you do find a storm splitter axe. You take the storm splitter axe. Ooh, that sounds like it might be worth something. Let's see if it's worth like 80 or something. Yep, it's worth more than 80. It's worth 107. Has a 25% chance of paralyzing. Not too bad we're not like a big brawny like barbarian or something, right? We're definitely not going to equip that. Hell, my dude probably wouldn't be able to even pick it up with my strength. I'm just saying. Let's keep traveling. You come across a strong acolyte along the path. Let's talk to him. Acolyte didn't want to talk to you. He's like, F you, bro. Move along. A scout is trying to rob you. Run, hide, try to talk the scout out of robbing you, threaten the scout to back off, or attack the scout. We're gonna threaten him. Blah. The scout ignored your threats. They robbed your storm splitter axe off of you. Son of a bitch, man. We just found that thing. Oh, I'm pissed now. Maybe I should just let him be? But no, we're gonna attack him. That's not right, man. He can't just go around robbing our most valuable item. You're in combat against the scout. He's level 2, we're level 1. This should be a pretty fair fight, right? Bash the scout with your Ashwood staff, cast a spell. We're gonna cast a spell. We're not magic dude for nothing, right? And our spells, we have Fireball. Looks like the only spell we have, but yeah, we're gonna cast this Fireball at this bitch. Cast the Fireball against the scout. Scout took 5 damage. He's mostly dead. He attacked me for 4. I mean, he did almost as much damage to me as I did to him, but the bad thing is, or the bad thing for him is, he only has like 9 health. We're just gonna bash him with our staff. Save our mana. Yeah. You killed the scout, you loot 9 gold. and a bronze mace off of that. Okay, the question I have is, did we get our special axe back? We better have gotten our axe back. We didn't. We got a mace. Where the hell did the... Okay, so to the developer, this doesn't make any sense. Like, if a scout comes across me and robs, like, the special powerful axe off of me, and then I attack him and kill him, like, he should have that same axe on him, as well as maybe his mace. So, to the developer, I know this game came out like 6 months ago or something like that, I think, guys. So this isn't like a brand new game. To the developer, you need to fix that. Yeah, if somebody robs something, you kill him, you should definitely, you should get your item back. Because I doubt this mace is even worth... Yeah, it's fucking garbage. It's like my staff and my short bow. Yeah, it's just garbage starter weapon or whatever. I want that axe he stole. Like, what did happen to the axe? Did it just disappear? Let's wait here. Maybe we'll see it. You wait around for that and nothing happens. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of ticked off about that. That's kind of messed up. There's nothing to look around and, like, see it on the ground or anything. Yeah, like, if it is on the ground, like, we should either pick it up automatically or there should be, like, a look button to check it out, you know? Not going to be showing up on the map. Okay. Let's just travel, I guess. We lost our axe somehow. I guess it just disappeared into thin air. Yeah, that's definitely a problem with the game. You come across a line of smooth stones that form a narrow, balanced path. Okay, continue on, or test your balance. We don't have a ton of dexterity, but fuck it, we'll do it. You slip off the stones and get scuffed up. Uh-oh, we lost some health. Okay, let's just travel. Encounter a satyr. We're going to walk past the satyr. Travel. The travels were uneventful. Okay, so we're definitely making progress now. Okay. So I feel like we should probably change this to following this path. How do I follow the path? Oh, let's just do that. I think that'll work. I assume the path is going to go to the town. Again, we're just going to walk past them. Oops. Definitely not going to go attacking strong phase. Okay. You come across a spooky house. There's someone out front holding a bowl of candy. Trick or treat or ignore it. We're going to ignore this one. Yeah. You continue on. You hear a faint whispering. Ignore the whispering, look for the source of the whispering, or listen closely to the whispering. Let's listen closely. Couldn't understand if that makes sense. Let's wait. You encounter a commoner. Okay, so what happened to the whispering? The whispering just disappeared? Yeah, I feel like this game is just really RNG based, and a lot of this stuff doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, for example, the axe, and now the whispering, it doesn't say, like, it disappeared or it fades out or anything like that. I feel like this game needs to handle these events that come up before these events and axes and stuff just fade into oblivion. I get that there's these random RNG elements that come up, but, you know, if you wait in the same area and I don't do anything with this commoner, for example, like, the commoner should still be there. That's my point. I guess we'll talk to this dude. Commoner doesn't want to talk to me? Okay. So if I wait here, this is what I'm talking about. The commoner... Yeah. A lost traveler asks you for directions to the merchant port. Okay, and so, again, this is fine. We'll give them directions. Give them the wrong directions. Demand payment before helping them. Ooh, they could attack us, though. But you know what? We need money, man. I only got 29 gold. Let's ask for some money. This will probably lower our morality. Let's see if it lowers our morality. It did. It lowered our morality. They give you 24 gold, give them directions, or give them wrong directions. So if I give them the correct directions, will our morality go back up? No. You tell them how to get to their destination from here. Okay. So we lost some morality by asking them for money. A broken lockbox sits open up ahead. Its internal mechanism is exposed. Let's examine it. You are unable to learn anything useful. Okay, so we're just going to continue traveling since we know that waiting isn't going to do anything. Region discovered, the Spring Dance Plains. We have a druid. I don't think we're going to be able to talk druid, but we'll try. The druid stops to chat with you for a bit. Okay, so we can talk druid. I guess he speaks common language. Again, we'll try to convince the druid into giving us something. The druid gave you wool robes. Ooh. Thank you, man. So we have cotton robes on right now. Defense of 2, weight of 3. You gave us wool robes. Defense of 5. We'll definitely equip those. Thank you, Mr. Druid. How friendly you are. Traveling. A strong warrior is trying to rob you. We're gonna run from this dude. He robbed our shortbow off of us and got away. Damn it. This game is brutal. A dust devil kicked up nearby. We're gonna run from the dust devil this time? I feel like it might be bad. You got away from the dust devil. Really simple game. Your travels were uneventful. Let's keep traveling. Come across what appears to be a strawberry plant. Okay. Alright. Investigate the fruit of the plant. You study the plant and determine that the fruit is not safe to eat. Well, good thing we looked at it, right? We're still going to pick the berries off of it. They might be worth money. You pick the berries from the plant. We know that we're not going to eat them. And consumable strawberries. Well, they only have a value of 2. Okay. Make sure I don't forget about the unsafetyness of them and try to eat them later, right? I like the music in the background, though. I'm just saying. Yeah, you like the music in the background. Alright. Continue traveling. You encounter a powerful elf. I don't think we talk Elvish, do we? Yeah, I didn't understand us. We're going to continue traveling. We're not going to fuck with it. Notice a bird's nest that has fallen on the ground. Let's inspect the nest. You see some of the eggs on the ground around the nest. We're going to fix the nest and see if our morality goes back up. It did, so now we're back to neutral. You fell while trying to climb the tree to put the nest back in, and we lost some more health. Let's rest here. Did we get some health back? You were not able to rest. You woke up to see a dragonborn standing above you. I don't think we're going to be able to talk to that mofo either. The dragonborn didn't want to chat with you. We're going to continue to rest. You were not able to rest. You hear some rustling bushes nearby. I'm going to ignore the rustling bushes, and I'm going to rest. God damn it. There we go. We got some health back. You wake up feeling... See, it's just all luck. It's just all total RNG, which I can't say I'm super fond of. But, I mean, it's still kind of fun. You encounter a very powerful carnivorous plant. Obviously, we're not going to be able to talk to the plant, but we'll try. Yeah. We're going to just move on. Travels were uneventful. Okay. We're fixing to cross a river. We're going to travel. Crystal River Plains. Come across a very powerful druid. The last druid we gave us some robes, so we're going to talk to this dude too. But he didn't want to talk to us. Bro, your brother gave me a robe, and he was friendly. We're going to continue traveling. You catch a glimpse of your reflection in the water and feel like it looks a little strange. Let's look closer. You see your reflection close its eyes. But let's keep looking. Attack your reflection? No, we're going to keep looking. You keep watching your reflection. It reopens its eyes and suddenly you get pulled all the way underwater. You're being attacked by a water elemental. The only choice I have, guys, is to start combat. This ain't good. This is a level 20 water elemental up against a level 2. Yeah, we're gonna try to escape. Let's bam. We just able to escape, thank God. Alright, we know better than to look into the eyes of our reflection in the water, because it'll probably be a water elemental. You encounter a powerful priest. Hey, we should be able to talk to this dude. Hey man, I believe, bro. Priest didn't want to talk to us. He didn't believe my I believe. He's just like, F that guy. You come across a signpost written in Orcish. How the hell am I going to understand that? I'm not going to understand it. I'm just going to ignore it. And let's keep traveling. You spot a deeply rotted log. No, we're going to ignore that too. And we're going to keep traveling. A merchant approaches and offers to sell you an item for half off. Ask what the item is. The merchant showed you a recovery potion and said it would cost 25 gold. We do have pretty high charisma. Let's ask for another 50% off. The merchant looked offended and laughed. Wow, we got too greedy, I guess. Okay, that's pretty cool. You were attacked by a very powerful carnivorous plant. Yeah, we got to run. I'm not even going to try to calm him down. I'm just going to fucking try to run. You failed to escape the carnivorous plant. Start combat. Level 26. We are still going to try to escape. Thank God, we escaped. Alright. We're in the faction discovered. The Black Sun Raiders. A very powerful Black Sun Raiders. Bandit captain is trying to rob you. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze, guys. I muted my mic, of course, so I didn't sneeze into the mic. We're going to try to talk him out of robberness. He's very powerful, so we're just going to try to talk to him. Use our charisma here. You failed to convince the Black Sun Raiders not to rob you. They robbed your cotton robes off you, and they got away. Well, son of a bitch, now we have to... Okay, so we automatically re-equip our wool robes. Man, we just... every good thing we find, we just keep losing. Just somebody robbing us or whatever. Not fun, man. Okay, you were attacked by a powerful Black Sun... Man, these Black Sun Raiders are bastards, man. We're gonna run. Fail to escape. Level 16? There's no way. We're gonna try to escape again. Yeah, they hit us for however much damage. They attacked you for 14 damage. Again, we're trying to escape. Thank God. Okay. Try to shoot down a bird? Sure. Birds fly past. So let's rest here. Hope we get some health back. Not able to rest. You were attacked again by another Black Sun Raiders. A captain? No, we're gonna run. 1. Again, we're gonna try to escape. We did not escape. They hit us for 14. We escape again. Okay, let's rest. Try to get some health back if we're not attacked again. If you're not able to rest, you hear a dull buzzing. Looking towards the sound, you see a hive full of honeybees. We're gonna leave the beehive alone, and we're gonna try to rest. You woke up to a powerful scout standing above you. 3. Scout stops to chat with you for a bit. We're gonna try to convince him to give us something so somebody else can come along and steal it. He refused to give us anything. Okay, let's travel. Come across a signpost written in Goblin. Let's just ignore the signpost and let's rest. You wake up feeling more refreshed. We got some of our health back. Hey, this seemed like a safe spot. Yeah, Black Sun Raiders. Probably not smart to rest here, but let's rest again. Son of a bitch, man. Attack again. We're gonna run. Okay, we're gonna travel. Again, ambushed. We're gonna run. We're gonna fight. Yeah, we're gonna run. We got bashed again. We're gonna run. Get bashed again for another 18. Run. He's gonna kill us. Yep, we got 5 health left. We better hope we escape this time. You were killed by a Black Sun Raiders. Alright guys, this game's been out for some amount of time. I thought this looked really cool in the trailer, but I usually like games like this, and there are some games that I've played that are like this that make a lot more sense that aren't like 100% RNG. Um, this game, I like the UI, I like the way it's set up, I love the music that they're playing, and I love the concept of it. But this is going to be a refund for you guys. It costs like $12.99 or something. Yeah, I'm gonna refund this game just simply because it's just straight out RNG, and it doesn't even keep things. It doesn't even consider things like if you stay in an area where there's a scout, for example, or whatever, uh, a black, uh, whatever it was, a black raider or whatever. If you rest right there, he just goes away. Like, or if you kill a creature that steals something from you, like you don't get the item back. It's just 100% RNG, no logic whatsoever. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. And so for that reason, guys, not only am I going to refund this game, I'm probably going to leave it a negative review. Because I think this game would be fine if it was like $3 or $4 or something like that. Maybe I would just write a review to say like, hey, please make some of the game make more sense. I mean, RNG's fine, but let's at least make it like only 80% RNG, not just 100% RNG. And even when you try to escape, like, again, that's just total RNG. So it doesn't seem like your decisions really have any kind of logical sense. It's just 100% dice rolls. I mean, if I want to play a game like that, I'm pretty imaginative. I can just make stuff up on my own and roll dice to see, hey, okay, if I get over a 5, I win, or whatever. I escape. Like, I can roll dice all day long and just make up random shit, and that's all this game essentially does. So for that, I like what you're trying to do to the developer, but if you're going to make a game like this, at least it needs to make some kind of sense. And, but good choice of music, good setup on it, good UI, good concept. But in the end, for me at least, this game is a fail. It's not something I want to play again, and it's not something I'm happy with paying $12.99 for. So, with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and log out. I need to go to bed anyway, but hopefully you've enjoyed my playthrough of this game. And we're going to go ahead and go back to Mythscroll is the name of it. Yeah, I know I play games like this that I think cost less, that make a lot more sense. I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head. But I know there was a one that had graphics and everything like that, and it was kind of the same thing. But it just seemed like it was a lot less RNG. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace, everybody.